It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see the Bears' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the...
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll try the right side with Harris. Taken down at the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw went him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Shelby. And that is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump into a 40-zip lead. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll start on the ground, Hall, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 23 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know it's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdown, but now they can play-action fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. second down to run with Hall. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. The CD here, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I would actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start for... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run it with Hall off the option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Bears have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carrying the ball just 5 times. We have to hope with the final running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old. They can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now a give, running left next is Harris. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off play action. Shelby. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The Chicago offense set to get started. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw again. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 70 as his guys are able to extend their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to look deep down the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal and the way going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Option play, here's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Hall again. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly is told that you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And it's 21-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing to start the drive. Shelby. It's brought in by Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Hey, hey, check.
On the play fake. Shelby. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25. And quickly they get to the line. Hall again on 2nd down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The give running right is Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit.
Hall has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game. We're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in, tackle the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
18 Cardinals. No, alert.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. 98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
60 Eagles.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quentin Williams, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Looking to throw on second down. Shelby. And that's going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This from 44 yards away. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, not the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Ball again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tigers.
Throwing to start the drive. Shelby. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 11. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the Steelers down on the scoreboard. 2:15 remaining. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Shelby. And here's Freiermuth again. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a throw here to his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Shelby. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Rosa's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Shelby. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To throw on 2nd down. Shelby. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That swung out wide to Harris. Losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.
So for Chicago, the streak continues as they push their mark to a